my name is Jordan Olson, and I'm the director of the LCI Arts Academy Dance Program. Well, I'm really excited because I have my friends Lauren Cook and Troy Feldman, who have flown down from Toronto to come here and work with my students. And they are part of Alias Dance Project, which is an amazing company, dance company in Toronto, and actually one that I co-founded many years ago when I graduated Ryerson. And the company has developed into this really incredible thing under the artistic direction of Lauren. And I'm really excited to go full circle and come to Lethbridge and have them work with my students. Well, just watching Lauren teach my first class, it just brings me back to how much joy I have being in the studio with Lauren, and she really gets students to truly move organically, learning how to actually really truly move their bodies, to drop their weights, to find their individuality as dancers. It's just really raw, amazing, cool, beautiful movement, contemporary breaking house-based amazingness, and it's totally different than anything my students have ever done before, and that's why it's such a gift to them, because it's going to make them grow as artists like tremendously. It's all the Arts Academy dance students are involved in the workshop. These guys are going to be here for one entire week, teaching the classes during the day and then doing their choreography, for our show at night. And it's just off to like an amazing start, and these guys are just unbelievable. So I'm really happy to have them here. So every year for my show, we bring in tons of guest choreographers to work with the students, and each year I bring in like one giant, amazing group from somewhere. And this year it is Alias Dance Project, and so they're creating the closing number for my show. Our show is at the Yates Memorial Center, February 6th and 7th. We have student matinees running during the day and then evening shows, and it's going to be an awesome show.
So I'm Lauren Cook.
I'm Troy Feldman.
And we're from Toronto, Ontario, and the company that we dance together in is Alias Dance Project. And we are here. He's also a b-boy.
Yeah.
So he does a lot of other things too.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you maybe talk about like...
I'm part of a group from Toronto called the Albino Zebras. And we do a lot of freestyle movement, mixing things together, house dancing, breaking, parkour, that type of stuff, rolling around in fancy ways.
Yeah. And Jordan Olson invited us here. She's original Alias way back in like 06, 07. And so we have a long history together. So she wanted us to come in because she's really interested in street dance and contemporary dance. So over the last 13 years that Alias has been alive, I've personally taken over the artistic directorship of the company and been working towards building like a practice is what I call it, where bodies can like address all of these things through what I call the power source. So we're trying to find power and speed and adaptability through like quick responses using the vehicles of house dance, breaking, parkour, fitness, contemporary dance. And then from that becomes a body that's so raw and so open that we can access their individuality and then draw it out and bring it out and onto stage. So that's really the goal, I guess, for these kids, because we don't have very much time with them. So it's not like they'll be able to learn all of the things that I would love for them to learn. But our goal, I think, is to just pull themselves out of their insides and like express themselves. And then those are our tools to use to create a piece.
And to be able to keep a freestyle element throughout all the pieces, even if a performance is on stage and stuff like that. And stuff is set, but not everything is set, which I feel like is really, really important in movement in general.
Like conceptual play and so we'll give them a set of rules, and then within those rules, they'll make choices and decisions. So hopefully then they can take that out into their lives and it's transferable into like whatever they choose to do. Well, for me, it's like finding the way that they respond. So I want them to be able to, and that's freestyle practice really, like being able to respond to your surroundings, parkour, being able to like make a mistake outside of the choreography and adapt quickly and make a choice and feel good about it. So I'm gonna work, I call it practice because it's also a practice for me. So it's not that I'm in here teaching them, I feel like I'm a part of it with them. And together we're moving through this space and challenging each other. And then from there we figure out what we're gonna do. So really it's just the skills of responding quickly, adapting, finding power, athleticism, and then revealing yourself through those tools.